A focus on fresh local produce underpins Tully Heard Consulting's new offering, The Growers at Worrigee Sports. And the move is already paying dividends, bringing a new demographic into one of the Shoalhaven's most picturesque locations.
It's a fantastic site. The ex-Servos Group purchased in the late 90s. It consists of golf course, bowling greens, turf cricket oval, 44-unit on-site accommodation, and services the local community as well as tourists very, very well. Early discussions with John and Luke and the team at Tully Heard 3 years ago, we talked about best use of some of the spaces at Worrigee. They've got some beautiful vistas and some beautiful grassed areas, and the ideas started to grow, and here we are today. It's fantastic.
It's got two markets there. There's a strong local market that's got a younger family market, but also from a tourist point of view, it's strong tourist dynamics out of both Sydney and Canberra. So location, firstly, is a big thing, and then they just have the natural setting of that location, and they have the space within the existing club to be able to activate accordingly. The local element and the local produce is key, and that says freshness and authenticity of product.
The Growers is kind of based on highlighting everything from Shoalhaven area. So we grow a lot of stuff on site. We work a lot with the farmers and local producers. So everything about the menu was designed to highlight them. It was 3 months of meeting farmers, going out to things, shucking oysters with the guys, talking, and kind of wanting to make sure that all their passion I was able to highlight. We were going modern Australian. Australian to me is very diverse. All my influences from the States, from places I've traveled, places I've been, have always influenced here. We wanted to make sure that we were coast to country, so we have everything from scallops on there to oven roasted chicken. The smokehouse is pretty much street food style. It's all tacos and empanadas, sliders.
We're Greenville Point down the road, we're using their oysters. There's some fantastic vineyards in the area that we're tapping into their wine, and local breweries that are also coming on board as well. So as we move forward with the domestic tourism side of things, everyone wants to come and experience this area, and we're just going to be able to showcase that produce and support local farmers and local industry.
It's not overly expensive, it's not overly complex. It's just really good, simple food that comes from a great place and it's done well. Food obviously is a driving part, but so is the beverage, so is the outdoor component, so is the natural setting. It's just got to capture that whole experience, of which the food is part of that, but every other one's got to be spot on as well, the customer service, all the fundamentals.
We have deliberately branded away from the club brand, and that was to attract that 30-year-old female cohort, people that aren't typically club goers, looking at that restaurant experience, and it's working. It's something that we were a little bit sceptical at first, but you know, we relied on the expertise of John and Luke and the team at Tully Heard to be able to get us to think away from the club.
I love the indoor-outdoor area, especially for summer. It's different because I feel like a club is usually dark and sort of dingy, and this is sort of new and exciting, and it's aesthetically pleasing, so it's really nice.
It's a good environment for younger generation to come and just have a few drinks, have lunch. I think Narra will really benefit from a place like this.
It's a great club, the traditional club's a wonderful club anyway, and it gives you that offering that, oh, there's something else here. And then they get to experience a club that they otherwise wouldn't have seen.
We're also seeing fantastic crossover into membership growth and also utilisation of club facilities, especially pre-dining. People are enjoying a drink up in our lounge areas and our sports facilities as well, which is fantastic. The design team have really had a focus on function spaces. It's been designed around that, areas that we can open, close, extend, expand. For the vast majority of members, they're just happy to see investment into their facilities as well, which has been great.
There was a point in May of this year where it really came down to a critical point with the board. Do we or don't we? It was the height of what was going on in COVID, and the board just weighed up the pros and cons. They said, guys, let's do it, and they did, and it was a credit to them. And I think they're going to have a really strong next 12 months and beyond.
The location that we're at, you can't really see it from the street, so when you come in, you get hit with this big wow. For a club that's going this direction, it's going to change the way other clubs are looking at it and viewing it, so it's great.
What makes Club Plus super different? I truly believe it's our people. From our friendly contact centre to our amazing member service managers on the road, providing personal support at your club, looking after our employers and their staff.